the more we move, the better we feel. This is what ASICS found when they did their study, the Move Every Mind study. They found that just 15 minutes and 9 seconds of exercise can actually boost your mood. At the same time, they also found that there was a gender-based gap in terms of people who wanted to move. Not surprising, more women wanted to move. And so this led to the Move Her Mind study. And they found 4 things. They found that we need to make movement more accessible, we need to make movement more inclusive, we need to challenge gendered expectation, and we need to redefine what movement means. So let's think about this in terms of your half marathon training leading towards the Toronto Waterfront Marathon. So making movement more accessible, right? That's why they've hired running coach Becky from Mile to Marathon. I was about to say Move Her Mind, from Mile to Marathon, to create a women-specific plan, right? We need movement and training to be more accessible with a woman in mind and you in mind. We need to make movement more inclusive. I'd love to challenge all of you to look around in your communities and to think about who might want an invitation in to the running community. Maybe not necessarily to run a marathon or half marathon, but to start running. Maybe let them know that just 15 minutes, and they don't have to do it in a row, but that just 15 minutes of exercise might be the gateway to them becoming a runner. Challenging gendered expectations. What I really want for all of us is to remember that we don't have to ask permission to do these events. What I'd love for you to say is, this is a priority in my life and I need your support. And it's amazing how many of those in our community rally around us to support us. So often women feel like they have to ask for permission. It's time to say, this is a priority, I need your support. And I promise you'll be surprised at the overwhelming support you'll receive. And to redefine what movement means. I want to go back to this 15 minutes of movement. Sometimes life catches up with us, kids, partners, friends, family, what be it. And we might miss something in the training plan. It's okay. Maybe think about how can you get an extra 15 minutes of movement in your day. Maybe that's taking an extra walk with your coffee around the block. Maybe that's walking to the bus stop. Maybe that's taking a flight of stairs. And so on those days where maybe training doesn't align perfectly, that you can give yourself the self-compassion to say it's okay. And when you can't, I've got some stickers for you. And I'd love if you would reach out on Facebook, through Instagram, whatever it is, so that I can send you some stickers. And know this, I am wishing you all of the best in your training leading up to the Toronto Waterfront Marathon. And I'm so excited to see you get to partake in this event.